Hey everyone, it's Bakutech back again with another Bakugan Bakutech video. Uh, Today I'm going to be showing off a bunch of various different recolors of Bakugan that I have in my collection. I wanted to make this a quick video for Bakutech because I'm going out of town soon, and I also wanted to show off some of these guys, but I didn't feel like they needed their own video, so I'm just gonna show off a whole bunch of them right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through these one by one, and let's get into it. Starting out with what is most definitely the rarest of the bunch, we have Baku Metallic Saint Aquos. This guy, stat-wise, is the exact same as a regular Saint Aquos. It's the soul parts are made of metal, and it does have 2 soul, 2 cross. The G power is the same. Let me get all these manual parts out. So yeah, we got 380 there and 200 there. You use the G power according to which mode it's in. So yeah, I have already shown off Saint Aquos on this channel, so not really much I want to talk about, but yeah, he's super cool looking. I really like these. I think Bakugan Metallics are probably some of the best looking Bakugan. This one is a little scratched up. The color on the feet is starting to fade. It doesn't show up as well on camera, but it's definitely obvious in person. And around the MG mark, it's starting to get a little scratched up, but still a very cool Bakugan. I really like these metallics. I have a couple of other metallics, but this is the only one I have on hand. The other ones I keep in a different place, so I don't have immediate access to those. But yeah, definitely one of my favorites. I really like the blue color, especially for the metallics. So yeah, quite rare. I'm not positive where this one came from, but most metallics were lottery Bakugan. So and all of those are 1 out of 100. So I assume this is also a lottery Bakugan. So I'm guessing it's also 1 out of 100, but that could be wrong. There's other places metallics came from. So yeah, really cool looking. Let me quickly change his mode just so I can show that off too. Alright, now it should be in the other mode. There it is. This mode is way less cool, but there it is nonetheless. Like I said, I've already shown off regular Saint Aquos on this channel, so there's not much I need to say about this guy, but he is really cool. I just wanted to show him off, because metallics are quite rare, and there's not many of them being shown off on YouTube. Next up is another one of my personal favorites. We have this hot pink Destroy Municus. Let me get all the manual parts out. And yeah, I'm a super big fan of this one. It's like a reverse color scheme, where instead of being black with the pink as the highlights, this one is, of course, pink with the black highlights. And yeah, I think it's such a unique color scheme, which is probably why I like it so much. But yeah, stat-wise, it's a little higher G power than a regular Destroy Municus, locking in at 600. But that is still not the most impressive, but it's a little better. The arm pieces, sadly, aren't painted like a regular Destroy Municus, but I don't really care that much. He still looks really cool. I like to call him raw meat Municus because his color scheme kind of reminds me of raw meat. Kind of a weird factoid there, but yeah, one of my favorites. Let's move on to the next one. Next up is another Destroy Municus, but this time we got a white and gold one. Let me get the manual parts out. And there he is on this one. I don't like as much as the pink one, but he still looks really cool, and I'm assuming most people actually like this one more. I do kind of wish the horns were gold though. The silver kind of, it doesn't really work for me. Stat-wise, this one is a huge jump above regular Destroy Municus at 720, which is quite high for Bakutech Bakugan. And the hands are actually painted on this one, which is quite nice, considering that the pink one didn't have its hands painted. So yeah, red eyes, gold everywhere, and white. Just a cool looking Bakugan. I'm a big fan of this one too, but he's not like my absolute favorite. He's beaten by that pink Destroy Municus. Anyhow, let's go on to the next one. Next on the list is another one of my favorites. We have the blue Dio Savic or Civac. I don't remember. Jeez. Okay, whatever. I actually have 4 of these, so yeah, I bought them all in a lot. So I have quite a few of these, but he's still really cool to me. Stat wise, he's a bit better than a regular Dio Civac at 700 Gs and come on, 220. So I think that's a 100 boost in the Bakugan and a 20 G boost in this little guy. But yeah, another cool thing about this one is he comes with black metal, which is what that's called. It's just a darker color, and that's nice because black metal is pretty hard to get your hands on, and there's some ability cards that actually only work with Bakugan that have black metal. So pretty cool there. This guy came from a random pack, I believe. So yeah, there was like little blisters, and you could get random Bakugan. And that's where this guy's from. Definitely one of my favorites. I like this one quite a bit more than the regular Dio Civac. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. Next up is this black and, I don't know, yellowish greenish color Sea Slug. So yeah, Sea Slug isn't really my favorite Bakugan, but this is a pretty nice black recolor. I wish they fixed the horn problem that the regular one had, but they didn't, so it still flops like that and looks terrible. This is a pretty good Bakugan since it has 3 cross pieces, and this one does have a bit of a higher G power than the regular one at 700, so it is a bit stronger. I don't know, I'm kind of mixed on this one. I really like the black, but this yellowish color, it doesn't really work for me. It's pretty weird, and I do like that, but it also looks kind of ugly. It looks a little better on camera, but in real life, it's like kind of like a vomit green. So, I could take it or leave it. This guy isn't my favorite. I like the regular Sea Slug colors better. But yeah, there he is. Let's move on to the next one. Next up is White Grand Panzer. You can see immediately his G power is 700, which is a little better than the regular one. This guy is also kind of mixed for me. He's like this. He's mainly white and gold, but these other colors around him, the green, the yellow, the red, and the blue, kind of makes him look like a clown. And yeah, not a big fan of that. I do really like the cross parts though. The regular Grand Panzer has they're kind of like this, but instead of this detail in the middle, they would have a empty spot where you could put a sticker. So yeah, it's really nice that they did actually change up the cross parts for this one. That's really nice. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one, this color, at least personally. Nor this Bakugan, it's not very good. But yeah, this one came in a random pack as well. Actually, so did the Sea Slug. I forgot to mention that. The Sea Slug, Grand Panzer, and Diosavac all came in the same random pack. So yeah, kind of rare, but not really the most rare. Anyhow, I think I only have one more Bakugan left to show off, so let's move on to the last one. Last Bakugan is this blue Flare Dragon. Let me get his manual parts out. And there he is. This one also came in a random pack. But it was a different one from the last three. Stat wise, he's 600 Gs, which is the same as the Flare Dragon that came in the deck. So not a huge improvement. Well, not an improvement at all, but yeah, if you I guess it's another color option if you want to make your team look better. I do really like that we got these really basic cross parts in blue. The red variation is quite a bit more rare, but yeah, these really just plain cross parts are actually quite nice to have. And yeah, it's nice to have them in blue. This one has a little bit of this pink on it. I don't know how that got there. Another thing I really like about this guy is the color of the gem. It doesn't show up all that well on camera, but it's like it's a emerald green, I guess I would call it. It's quite a bit different from a regular Flare Dragon. So yeah, and there he is. This one is he's not my favorite, but he's a nice guy to have. I don't really have a preference of this one or the regular Flare Dragon, but yeah, he's still a nice guy to have. I know there's a lot of people that collect these Blaze Blue Bakugan. So yeah, not much else to say. So yeah, that's it for showing off these various different Bakutech Recolors from various different places. And I'll see you guys in the next video.